वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। We'll all sing the invocation together. ॐ नमो भगवते रामकृष्णाय। 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 ॐ नमो भगवती शारदा देवीये। 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 ॐ सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय।
Om, page 53. शिव शंकर महादेवा,
शिव शंकर महादेवा,
शिव शंकर महादेवा,
शिव शंकर महादेवा,
परम पुरुषाय 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 शिव शंकर महादेवा,
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 दक्षिणेश्वर रामकृष्ण ओम, जय स्वामी विवेकानंद ओम,
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 विभूति शंकर ने शिव शंकर महादेवा,
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 शिव शंकर महादेवा,
शिव शंकर महादेवा,
परम पुरुषाय शिव शंकर महादेवा,
परम पुरुषाय शिव शंकर महादेवा,
शिव शंकर महादेवा
शिव शंकर महादेवा
दक्षिणेश्वर रामकृष्ण ओम जय स्वामी विवेकानंद ओम
दक्षिणेश्वर रामकृष्ण ओम जय स्वामी विवेकानंद ओम
विभूति शंकर ने शिव शंकर महादेवा
विभूति शंकर ने शिव शंकर महादेवा
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 ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय. Om, page 80. ओम वृंदावन में गोविंदा वेणुगोपाला कमलकना
वृंदावन में गोविंदा वेणुगोपाला कमलकना
वृंदावन में गोविंदा वेणुगोपाला कमलकना Naranaya, dear sisters, brothers, and loving children. We welcome you to this morning's Satsang. The little children may go to their classes. This morning, Revered Mataji will read and explain from the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna.
तव कथामृतां तप्तजीवनं कविभिरीडितां कल्मषापहं श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदाततं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ते Bhoiridajana. The nectar of thy sin-effacing utterances brings life and hope to those scorched by misery. They are extolled by wise sages, and the mere listening to them would bring auspiciousness to all. They confer every prosperity. Those who spread them broadcast are verily magnanimous. They distribute what is completely satisfying to the hearers. Om Namo Narayanaya, dear sisters, brothers, and loving children. We are always happy to have you here on a Sunday morning. And through the grace of God, let us see how we can read from the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna and try to learn a little bit from the Master. It was Friday, September the 7th, 1883. We must remember, for those that are not aware, that this Gospel was a diary recorded by M. Mahendranath Gupta, who was a school principal and was really disgusted with life, wanted to end his life. And his nephew brought him to, he said, I know a holy man on the banks of the Ganga. Shall we go there? And he was very fortunate to go and meet the Master, and his whole life changed. So he had recorded every time he went to see Master, he noted the day, the time, and where they were, and all the details. And he had a very poetic mind, so he wrote very beautifully. And now we are very fortunate to have this Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, which is very practical, gives us practical ways to lead our lives, to progress not just on the spiritual path, but holistic progress in life, and showing us the way forward in many various circumstances. Sri Ramakrishna and M were talking in the Master's room at 7:30 in the evening. No one else was present. Master: the other day I went to Kolkata. As I drove along the streets in the carriage, I observed that everyone's attention was fixed on low things. Everyone was brooding over his stomach and running after nothing but food. Everyone's mind was turned to lust and gold. I saw only one or two with their attention fixed on higher things, with their minds turned to God. So in this few lines we see, firstly, how observant the Master is. Master is going in a carriage. In those days there were no motor cars, there were carriages, horse and cart. So Master was going through the streets and he observed. He's so observant. Also, naturally, if we are going anywhere, we will not know what is in people's minds. But Master could read through every mind, see through everyone, see through their hearts, and know what there was within them. So Master said, everyone's mind was running after nothing but food. So it reminds me, In certain areas, naturally, if there are restaurants and people are going there in the evening to have their meals, what will they be thinking about? Nothing but food. So that is what Master saw. It was in the evening and everyone is only thinking about food. Master was very sharp and alert and naturally all-knowing as well. Otherwise, how will Master know what is in their minds? He is all-knowing and shows also how indrawn Master's mind is. He does not run after the things of the world. M is Mahendranath Gupta. The present age has aggravated this stomach worry. Trying to imitate the Western world, people have turned their attention to more luxuries. Therefore, their wants have also increased. So, we know in the olden days, especially in India, of course, our grandparents and those that came here also had those ideas that you must spend your time studying the scriptures, reading the Ramayana or the Bhagavad Gita, have the Narayan Katha, and spend your time most of the day chanting your japa, no matter what work you are doing. But now gradually, with different influences, the different styles, the way life is led today, people's attention has gone more and more to the outside world. And the more we have the luxuries, the more we want. So there is no inner satisfaction. And so M says, knowing, of course, in the previous, so this was 1883. And imagine, even in the earlier 1800s, many of them used to spend their time in sadhana, do whatever work they had to do. They used to rise very, very early, do what they had to do, and try to keep their minds on God. So what M has noticed now, that the present age has changed and people are wanting more and more luxuries. So this is what has changed India quite a bit now also. Master immediately changing the topic. Master is not worried about that. He says, what do the English think about God? So in which way do they like to feel that God exists? M, they believe in a formless God. Master, that is also one of our beliefs. That is, the Hindu belief is also that God is with form and without form. Whichever way we want to worship God, it will be true, provided we give our hearts to God. In whichever way we want to worship Him, it is not wrong. But as long as you improve yourself, we must try and cultivate virtuous qualities. That is the important thing, and pray in whichever way we want to God. For a time, master and disciple remained silent. Then Sri Ramakrishna began to describe his experiences of Brahman. Now you see, because M said the English tried to think of the formless aspect of God, Master now had experiences of both, God with form and God without form. So now immediately that one sentence took his mind to the formless aspect of God, and Master was explaining how he also had this experience of the formless aspect of God. So Master says, one day I had the vision of consciousness. So our big Swamiji used to explain, we couldn't really understand what is consciousness. So Swamiji used to tell us, and Swamiji too, as if he knew in our hearts and mind. I'm talking about myself, being seated there with everybody, I used to think, what is consciousness? And immediately Swamiji said, so what is consciousness? He said, we are conscious of the things outside. I am conscious that this is a podium, this is a clock, these are people sitting around here. I am conscious of all of that. But what makes me conscious of all of that is the consciousness that is inside me, and that is the Atman, the soul, God seated in my heart. That is consciousness itself. It is conscious of everything because it is consciousness. It does not depend on any other power or any other thing in life. It is consciousness itself. One day I had the vision of consciousness, non-dual and indivisible. Non-dual means not two, only that one power, and indivisible means not divided. Look, that same power has come as all of us, as the building, as everything that we see. It is that one power manifested in these various names and forms, but Master saw it as non-dual and indivisible, not broken down into bits. At first, it had been revealed to me that there were innumerable men, animals, and other creatures. Among them, there were aristocrats, all these, what we may say, la-di-da people, all who were prim and proper aristocrats, the English, the Muslimans, myself, scavengers, dogs, and also a bearded Musliman with an earthenware tray of rice in his hand. See how descriptive and how clear this vision is to Master. We cannot see consciousness. We battle to see even a form of God. But Master now has gone to the highest Brahman itself. This, who had the earthen tray of rice in his hand, he put a few grains of rice into everybody's mouth. I too tasted a little. So it was the same consciousness. So God is revealing to Master that everything you see is God. We have this knowledge sort of at the back of our minds, but as soon as we come out, we forget about it because we cannot see it. We see these distinctions, these different individuals. So I like this one, I don't like that one. I like this, I don't like that. We see all this duality, these pairs of opposites, and we choose and select what we want. Whereas Master saw that everything is God. So we often say God permeates and pervades the entire universe, but who has seen that? The Master has seen that. Of course, many, many saints and sages have, but this clear description is rare. So, and so good that M recorded it. And Master says, on another day, I saw rice, vegetables, and other foodstuff, and dirt as well, lying all around. Suddenly, this is so beautiful to meditate on this. Suddenly, the soul came out of my body and, like a flame, touched everything. So we can imagine this. Imagine a flame of light going and touching every particle that is there. It was like a protruding tongue of fire and tasted everything once, even the dirt. It was revealed to me that all these are one substance, the non-dual and the indivisible consciousness. That's exactly what Master is describing, this consciousness. So clearly Master saw that everything is the same. So when they say the saint doesn't see that this is good and that is bad, because they see that everything is God. So often Master used to say, you are all seated here, but I see clearly that all the males are Sri Ram and the females are Mother Sita. In other words, that same divinity pervades and permeates this entire universe. On another day again, it was revealed to me that I had devotees, my intimate companions, my very own. Thereafter, I would climb to the roof of the kutir as soon as the bells and the conches, The conch shells of the evening service sounded in the temples, and I would cry out with a longing heart, "Oh, where are you all? Come here. I am dying to see you." You see, this is how when it's not so easy to understand or even explain, but what we can imagine, what we can picture, because Master had no I consciousness in him. There was no I in him. Everything was God. Everything was Brahman. So God used this instrument to do his work. So whatever Master said or felt, we must know it is God himself, because he allows God, he surrendered so much to God that God took over his entire life, and Master said, "I speak as he makes me speak." So we cannot say, ever even think that Master thinking now he's got disciples. No, not at all. Master used to always say that it is only what God wills that will happen. So Master used to go on the top of the roof on the kutir and call out, "Oh, where are you? Come here. I am dying to see you." In this way, that is when the disciples started coming to Master. To M, "Well, what do you think of these visions?" See, we also now we can wonder, how is it all true? How is it that God is revealing all of this to Master? Because the sadhana that Master did, Master's virtues, the qualities, all his qualities are the same as the qualities that we describe for God. Love, compassion, seeing the same God in everyone, not liking someone and hating somebody, or whatever situation God puts Master in, he is comfortable and happy. M, so when Master asks, "What do you think of these visions?" M says, "God sports through you. This I have realized, that you are the instrument and God is the master. God has created other beings as if with a machine, but you he has made with his own hands." So beautifully said. Master, well, Hazra says that, Hazra is the other devotee who was always speaking ill of Master. Well, Hazra says that after the vision of God, one acquires the 6 divine powers. M, those who seek pure love do not want powers, and therefore Master used to always say, and our Swamiji used to remind us, that never think because you can do something and that is through the sadhana that you do, then you get stuck in that and you forget to actually realize God. Master, like Master, Big Swamiji used to say, that if anybody, by touching you, he can let your headache go or your ailment go, must watch, has that person really seen God? They get stuck in these powers that they are able to do this, cure somebody or give them money or do those kind of things. Then they get stuck in that power, and sooner or later that power leaves them. So the best is to only ask for God and God himself. So M says, those who seek pure love do not want powers. Master, perhaps Hazra was a poor man in his previous life, and that is why he wants so much to see the manifestation of power. In this sentence, Master is actually telling us about Hazra, because an untruth cannot slip from Master's lips. He wants to know what I talk about with the cook. He says to me, "You do not have to talk to the cook. I shall talk to the manager of the temple myself and see that you get everything you want." And M laughs loudly. He talks to me that way and I say nothing. Imagine if one of us were there, we would tell him, "You don't have to tell the cook, I can do it myself." But Master keeps quiet. He knows that God works through everyone. God will teach him the right lesson at the right time, and that is exactly what happened. M. Many a time you have said that a devotee who loves God for the sake of love does not care to see God's powers. A true devotee wants to see God as Gopala, that is, little baby child Krishna, and be happy in that. That means guilelessness, innocence, purity, just pure love for love's sake alone. In the beginning, God becomes the magnet. M is relating what he has learned from the Master, and he says, in the beginning, God becomes the magnet and the devotee is the needle. So, this needle is attracted to the magnet called God. We as devotees, because we learn about God, so we are attracted to God, and God is the magnet. But in the end, the devotee himself becomes the magnet and God the needle. That is to say, God becomes small to his devotee. So, when the devotee becomes the magnet, it means God is attracted to this devotee because, well, God is attracted to Master, we may say, because of Master's innocence, his purity, his guilelessness, and the fact that he wants God and God alone, not for A, B, C, and D, because I want these powers, I want to call more and more people to me, I want to teach them about God, nothing like that. God, Master is just content with knowing God and seeing God, but God now is attracted to Master and works through Master. Master, yes, it is like the sun at dawn. You can easily look at that sun. It doesn't dazzle the eyes, rather it satisfies them. God becomes tender for the sake of his devotees. He appears before them, setting aside his powers. Now talking about the sun, you see, when sun rises early in the morning, it's such a beautiful sight. The whole sky becomes crimson in color or orange in color, and it's so beautiful to see the sun rise like just a small ball of fire. But at midday, it's almost impossible to look at the sun because it is so bright and blazing, it is so strong. And like Arjuna said, if 1,000 suns were to blaze forth in the sky, that will be like the brilliance of the divine being that we call God. So it's not possible to see the one sun, but when the sun just rises or even when it sets, we can look at it. So what Master says is God now hides his power and as a gentle person comes to satisfy the devotee, becomes tender for the sake of his devotee, so that the devotee can identify with God, can serve God, can feed and love God, can be near God. Like we had during Navaratri, we all felt so much the presence of the Divine Mother. Yet in her different forms, when she is ready to destroy the demons, we feel that it is such a powerful being, how can I go near? But Mother becomes gentle, tender and loving so that devotees can gather around her. So he appears before them, setting aside his powers, trying to say, don't be afraid. I'm not going to do anything. You come to me. You come and see how peaceful you can be, how loving you can be, how you can see that I am in everyone's heart, even in the plants and animals. So when you interact with people, try and see that God is there. Everybody makes lots of mistakes, but overlook that and go forward. I see so many times when people are interacting with their friends or relatives, some people do say negative things, but these people just overlook it, don't even worry about it, and continue as normal. And sooner or later, the other person realizes the error and changes. So, especially with those whom we interact, We must try and have this cordial relationship, feeling that God is present there. M. Why should your visions not be real? He's going back to what Hazara says. Hazara says that all these visions are just in the mind, they are not real. So in other words, Master must not worry about it because it's just not so important. But M says, why should your visions not be real? They are, if they are unreal, then the world is still more unreal. For there is only one mind that is the instrument of perception. Your pure mind sees those visions, and our ordinary minds see worldly objects. So the whole aim would be for us to purify our hearts and minds so that not that we can have these visions, but we can see to some extent or identify and realize that yes, even if we have this understanding, definitely if God is in me, God is in everyone. Master, I see that you have grasped the idea of unreality. Well, tell me what you think of Hazra. M. Oh, I don't know. And Master laughs loudly. Well, do you find me to be like anybody else? M. No, sir. Master, like any other Paramahamsa? M. No, sir. You cannot be compared to anybody else. Master smiling. Have you heard of a tree called the Achinna? Means cannot be recognized. Chin means I have recognized it. Achinna cannot be recognized. No, sir, I have not heard about it. Master, there is a tree called by that name, but nobody knows what it is. M. Likewise, it is not possible to recognize you. The more a man understands you, the more uplifted he will be. M was silent. He said to himself, the Master referred to the sun at dawn and the tree unrecognizable by man. Did he mean an incarnation of God? Is this the play of God through man? Is the Master himself an incarnation? Was this why he cried to the devotees from the roof of the kutir, where are you? Come to me. Sri Ramakrishna was sitting on the steps of the southeast veranda of the Kali temple. See such beautiful things to think about. So naturally, all the beautiful visions that Master had, the clear explanations of the reality of God, and so many beautiful truths the Master says, naturally, he can be nothing but God himself. We are blessed to be at the feet of this incarnation who helps us go forward in our mundane lives, helps us to understand that there is something higher, something more beautiful to live for, and as much as we must do our duties, but every day, morning and evening, set some time aside for prayer and meditation. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Om Namo Narayana. Thank you, Mataji. We will chant the Madhur Ashtakam, which is on page 222. 222.
Naya
Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Pavana Sutta Hanuman ki jai. Shri Ambe Ambe Mata ki jai.
Let us meditate for a few moments, feeling the presence of God in our hearts. The words of God are sweet, and His character is sweet. His dress is sweet and charming, and His posture is sweet. His walk and movements are sweet, and His wandering is sweet. Everything about the Lord of sweetness, Sri Krishna Bhagavan, is sweet. The melodious sound of His flute is sweet, and His footprints are sweet. His hands are sweet, and His feet are sweet. His dance is sweet, and His friendship is sweet. Everything about the Lord of sweetness, Sri Krishna Bhagavan, is so sweet.
सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे
सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ॐ तत्सत्।
जय श्री गुरु महाराज की जय, महामाई की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय, गंगा मात की जय, महावीर स्वामी जी की जय, सर्व ऋषि मुनियों की जय। पार्वती पतये हर